sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Son, it's a hunt.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down from the 42.
Hey, run! Hey, Soto, hot! Red.
Etienne again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie out of App State. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, center. Done. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Done. Silver.
Working inside the red zone. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Route. Focus. Hot. 30 left.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Rip, 23. Jump, easy. Read him, 24. Read him, 24. Silver.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's good for a Jacksonville first down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They go play action. Lawrence. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Hey, Soko, son.
Running back sent in motion. Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They've got a man in motion. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Jaguars in a punt formation. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
High on these two. High on these two. Yellow. High on these two. High on these two. Right side.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
They'll try it left with Etienne. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, Lion.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. The give, left side for Gibbs. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the air, Mahomes. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Great job. Hey, go. Tomato.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 11 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Lisa 24.
They'll motion Brown right. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Now it's Lawrence. Finds a man right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, Lion, Lion. 13
They'll run here, Etienne. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
On the red. 11. Hey, Denver, go get him.
And they send a man in motion.
Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Red, 23. Hey, Soko's hot. Go, let's go. Hot.
Lawrence to throw it. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Easy. Tomato. Hot. Hey, smash. 13, Lou. Silver.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Lisa 24.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 20-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Back to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Travis Hunter. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So, of course, Brock, they declined the penalty, and now they can celebrate the turnover and the touchdown.
Kind of the calamity of errors, Kate, on that play. Not just committing the turnover, but a penalty on top of it either way. Well, this offense wasn't going to enjoy the end of that one. But the defense, they sure are.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. They start to have him get to Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Yellow! Yellow! I got blue 80! Hey, switch! 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 Come back! Where's that?
Third and long for him here. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Yellow! Yellow! I go 80! 15! 15! 15! Hey, 15, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's go, Lou, 80! Hero 15!
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Travis Hunter making that play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go up. Hey, 57, 57.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Soko, so hot.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw, Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. 35 on the pickup. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Lawrence with it on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Lisa 24. Turn, next one's hot.
Man in motion here.
Here we go.
Lawrence facing third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 480. Yellow.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to this. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. left will get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
11, Hey, Soko, hot. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. He brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Chiefs 14.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
Kickoff for the Jaguars.
Worthy now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Drive begins with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Right side.
Again, it's Gibbs. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right side.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On the stop.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
15. That's a long way.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
For Chris Olave.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Buy down these two. Buy down these two. Buy down these two. Buy down these two.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jaguars have the football, and they're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our fourth quarter. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Done.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hey. Here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Worthy now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Bronk gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And this is going to wind up short. The defense all over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Yellow.
Looks like a design run here from Mahomes. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
5-yard
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Attack, attack! Easy. Attack!
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, put some air under this one, right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Decent 24.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Hey, easy. Great job. Done. It's attack.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff. All set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, run! There's a hunt!
From the red zone now. Finds his fullback. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, 11. Hey, tomato.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Red on red.
Etienne on 3rd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
42, Chiefs 14. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Worthy now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Paul running between the tackles. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the red zone on 1st. Back to Pitts it goes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Ready. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
We're drawn up for it. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.